'em, love or list 'em.
Love them or list them every single Thursday at this time. Dating can be challenging, tough, awkward. You care about somebody, but then there's always that moment we have where we think to ourselves, do we keep on going down this road? Do we keep on loving them? Or is it time to just, you know what? Now this person's not for me. And we quote unquote list the person. Today, Blaire has only been on one date with this person, but she found out something recently that shocked her. Blaire, so what happened on your first date that now has you wondering if you should love or list this guy?
Okay, so it's a weird story. I went out with some friends in North Raleigh and met this guy named Eric. And should I just tell you, like, straight up, that we had exchanged some texts, and then we went out on one date, and we both realized that we lived together like over 20 years ago. He was my stepbrother.
Oh my God.
You didn't recognize him?
Totally not. You guys, this was so long ago. I was like 8 to 12 years old when we lived together, when our parents were together, but then they divorced. So I haven't seen him in over 20 years.
I get that.
He's totally changed.
I've seen that Ryan Seacrest picture when he was 10. He does not look like the same dude at all
Right.
20
Well,
years
and I
later.
have stepbrothers I've not seen since I was in high school, and I've seen pictures on the internet since of them, and I wouldn't recognize them if I was out in the
Yeah.
world.
And his name didn't trigger anything in your brain?
No, I mean, there are so many Erics in this world. I just, no, not at all.
And you hadn't seen him in 20 years. So you were randomly out with your
Exactly.
friends. You hit it off with this guy who happens to be your former stepbrother.
That's crazy.
And you went on a date before you even realized it was your former stepbrother from 20 years ago.
Exactly. We started talking,
Oh
and
my
we started
God.
talking about where we grew up, and then like it hit both of us at the same time.
Huh.
And we realized that realization of, oh my God,
Yeah.
we were like semi-related.
So take us to the moment when you both found out that you were formerly related.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, we were both shocked, but we both have really good personalities, I think, and we just laughed it off because we just couldn't believe it.
Yes. I mean, going back to when we were kids, do you guys remember kind of the relationship you guys have? Were you mean to each other? Did you like each other?
Did you have a little crush on him? I mean, it happens with stepchildren.
I really honestly don't remember. No, I don't think so. I was 8 when I began living with him, and he was a couple years older. So no, I don't recall at all. I don't think he really wanted much to do with me back then.
So what is
How times have changed.
I know. And
Yeah.
So now that you guys know this, I mean, you're calling the show, so.
Are you against? So you're open to a relationship?
Yeah.
Well, there's definite chemistry between us. I mean, for sure. It's definitely. I would love to continue, but I mean, it was a bit of an awkward goodbye, but it wasn't like an official, like, let's never do this again.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
How do you think your families would react if you went official?
Well, I think that if you decide to stay with them, you need to not tell them until you bring them over to dinner.
Surprise! That'll go well. But honestly, how would your families react if you were to go public?
Honestly, I do not know. I have not. I haven't thought any further. I just don't want to project. You guys, I just don't know if I should pursue this relationship with my former stepbrother because it sounds and seems weird.
Yeah.
Should I continue, or should I? It's weird. But should I continue?
That is really the question of the week.
Yeah, it is. This is unique.
Blaire, hold on just a second. Love or list her former stepbrother from 20 years ago? Shocking that they somehow randomly met recently. They hadn't seen each other forever. What are you doing? It would be hard for me to get past the oh, yeah, look, this is who I'm dating. It's my former stepsister part of it. But then again, there's no blood relation. They lived together for 4 years, and it's when they were kids.
There's got to be stories out there of people who have married people that once were steps.
In the family, truly.
Well, clueless, at the end, she ends up with her stepbrother. You know, this happens.
919-860-1015. Love or list the ex-stepbrother, or who cares? There's chemistry, and just move on with it and see what happens. And if that's the part, good for everybody, because then we could do some updates over the next year.
It's one thing to talk about there being a possible taboo. It's another thing to actually try and make that relationship survive.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of extra things to worry about
a lot
in
of
a relationship
things.
like that.
919-860-1015. Yes, you are on hold, but right now you are live on Mix 101.5.
Welcome to live.
Green light.
We are in the middle of Love 'em or List 'em. We just talked to Blaire, who is on hold right now, and she told us what a shocking life revelation she had a couple weekends ago. Met a guy while out with friends. They went on one date, and in that date, they realized, oh my God, we used to live together 20 years ago.
Our parents used to be married.
They dramatically changed with their physical appearance, evidently. And now she's trying to figure out, do I list the former stepbrother or do I see where this goes? We got Matt and Sabrina with us right now. Good morning, you two.
Hey, good morning. We are in Durham, and we just want to let you know, when we heard the situation, we both said there's probably a lot of family history that's there. It's probably negative if they're no longer together. So we believe that she should list them and run at this
That's
point.
the tough thing with this one. It carries a lot of baggage, and you'd love to believe that love could, surmount any amount of baggage. Love is love, the most powerful force on earth. But is all of the baggage worth even attempting?
That's where we say we don't think it would be. That baggage is a lot of baggage there that would be a problem for everybody, for the whole family, and I don't think that would be a way to start a relationship, and that's where me and my wife are like, we just need to move that on.
Well, I see your point. However, some marriages don't always end super negatively. Perhaps they just were like, you know what, this isn't working, and you never know.
Maybe.
Yeah, and also, love is hard to find. If they do indeed love each other, I don't know. I'm kind of on the side of, if they're willing to give it a chance, don't suffer for someone else's failures.
See, that's where Sarah and I disagree, though. I do agree love is hard to find, but I don't think you have to just say, well, then I just got to go the step route. I think there's more.
Well, they didn't
do
it on purpose.
No, I'm just saying love is hard to find, but you can find more than just your step sibling.
I'd like to hear from Matt's wife, Sabrina. Sabrina, are you there too?
Yes.
I could hear you in the background. I want to hear your honest thoughts on this. If you're a Blaire who can listen to you, she cannot engage you right now just because of how our system's set up, putting people on hold. But for you, you're addressing Blaire. How do you handle this?
Well, when I first heard that, I thought she said father, and that was like, oh, no. Really,
Oh,
really.
good
Really
Lord,
right,
no.
yeah.
But,
No.
but with the brothers still, like Matt said, there's still some history there, some baggage, even though they may not remember each other quite like that. Still some stuff that the parents know each other. They got to run.
Go. Matt and Sabrina.
Too many wires were crossed.
Man, I felt like we just were in a podcast, sit-down couch session with Matt and Sabrina. That was fun. Thanks for calling.
I love how deep your conversation gets as a couple. Like, this is good. You guys are good.
Thank you, Matt and Sabrina. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Man, see that in their podcast next weekend. You guys, that was great.
You think they ever kissed as kids?
No.
I think they were.
I don't.
think?
Well,
I
Blaire,
asked her.
Yeah, Blaire said they didn't really, that it wasn't
that's what
like
she
that.
told you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't think she did.
I love Brian's imagination. That's what she said, but what really happened?
Okay.
Hey, is this Thomas, Ronald, Ryan, Matt? I totally forgot your name in the last 3 minutes. I apologize.
You got Thomas.
Thomas,
bro,
more letters.
I knew it was one of those. Thomas, love or list Blaire? I'm sorry, actually, rather love or list Blaire's ex-stepbrother? What are we
His
doing?
name was Eric or something? I can't remember. I just made up
Eric.
Yeah.
I think she should love him.
Okay, and why do you say that?
I think there's a reason why her parents got divorced back 20 years ago. And, 3 years they've known each other in that short time frame. I just think it kind of hits the reset on any kind of dealings that they had as step siblings.
Yeah.
And if the parents can't figure it out, then it's her life, it's his life, so they should just get on with it.
We really do need a rule book. Like, what is the statute of limitations
The love or list
on,
rule
on,
book.
on step siblings?
Section 2B.
After 20 years, the statute of limitations is up, and you guys are no longer steps. You're just regular people.
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas, thank you for calling in, man, and listening. We do appreciate it. You have a great Thursday.
You as well, thanks.
This is fun because Blaire is on hold right now, and, like we say every week, they are the ultimate decision makers. It's not us. We can give them our honest opinions, but it all comes down to Blaire and the vibes that she felt with the ex-stepbrother. Will she love or list this guy? That in 4 minutes after Taylor on Mix. Welcome back to Love 'Em or List 'Em. Let me get the appropriate theme song queued up for this, considering Blaire is thinking about continuing to date her ex-stepbrother and not listing him. So let me get the right song for this real quick. Hold on. Okay, now.
That's wrong, man.
Now we can continue.
No, it's right.
They're
So
not
right.
related by blood.
Is our show now based out of Kentucky?
Would you stop it?
That's an Indiana joke, Kyle.
Oh,
That
come
doesn't
on.
play
People
here.
in North Carolina can still laugh.
Oh, yeah. No, we
Okay,
get it.
we
get
got
it.
Ella with us right now. Good morning, Ella. You got the squad with you, including 2 teenagers. Before we go back to Blaire, you get the final judgment, the final say. What should she do?
I think she should listen, but the teenagers think what?
Love them.
They think she should love him.
Okay, why should we keep on loving the former stepbrother from 20 years ago?
Why do you guys think that?
Well, I mean, you get the final judgment. That brother, you're not genetically related, so I think it's fine.
It's true.
Right?
It's true. Turn your radio off for us real quick before we continue.
They throw their 23andMe results out there. They're not having any connections.
It's
There's
not
no
gonna harm.
overlapping DNA.
Yeah, exactly.
Their potential spawn will be 100% healthy as far as we are
And
concerned.
Ella,
not growing any third arms or fifth eyeballs.
No. Ella, so why do you think they should, definitely list each other? Why is it so weird for you?
Because I knew a couple that were former stepbrother and sister, and it was weird.
Oh,
think
really?
it's
When
weird.
did you know them?
Like 20 years ago.
All right. Weird for them or weird for you as an outsider?
Weird for me. I think it was fine for them.
Okay. Well,
All right. Ella and your 2 teenage sons, thank you for listening. It means a lot. You guys have a great Thursday, okay?
Thank you. Bye.
bye.
guys.
I think it only gets weird if they date each other, marry each other, and then buy their childhood home. That's when it gets weird.
Oh my gosh,
and they play in the backyard they used to play in together.
That would be so strange. I think a psychiatrist would have a field day with that.
Yeah, Blaire, she's back. She's heard your
Turn
opinions.
this music off so that she doesn't have to talk
Yeah.
over it.
Or just get her used to the joke.
Blaire,
It's not going anywhere.
That's also true.
love. This is so exciting.
If she chooses to stay.
The anticipation, love or list your former stepbrother. What are you going to do?
Here's how I look at this right now. It was 20 years ago, and I really dig this guy. It's weird, but I feel like I want to pursue it.
Okay.
He's really cool.
I mean, there's no law against it. How do you think he's feeling right now? Do you think he's equally interested?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
The fact that you kept it open-ended, I mean, it made it
Well,
seem like he wasn't completely against
And
it.
the fact that, if it doesn't give you the heebie-jeebies, there's no crime happening here, and it doesn't give him the heebie-jeebies. Though I do think that first moment your parents find out, it's going to be pretty epic.
Oh, that moment and all of the moments after that when everyone asks how you guys met.
That's also true.
So, as long as you're willing to carry that, again, and fair or not, you're going to have to carry that with you. But if both of you are into it, do it.
Yeah, love is hard to find. If you find it, you gotta take the opportunity.
That's exactly how I feel. And you know what? If they're weirded out, let them be weirded out. I mean, they got divorced. They're not together anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, Blaire, well, we can't wait to see you on a future TLC show, no doubt about that. Thank you for the time today, Blaire. Good luck, and please keep us updated, okay?
I will. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
Wow, Blaire, thank you. I have never wanted to be invited to a family reunion so bad in my life.
Dude, that first dinner.
Congratulations to Blaire and her former stepbrother. They're going to keep on going on dates.
This is wrong.
Is it? Because it feels so right.
Why does it feel so natural? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Anyway.